Hey, what's up YouTube? I just wanted to make a quick little video on the big three. And a lot of people may ask yourself, what's the big three exactly? And basically what it consists of is your ground wire and the power from your alternator, and then obviously another ground wire that you also need to put in there. But anyways, just trying to keep it real simple for you. Basically the way it works is that throughout your whole electrical system you have your alternator and your battery that's powering your whole, like I said, your electrical system, your ECU, power window, power locks, you name it, your whole electrical system. And basically, once you put an aftermarket system in there, the stock system, the stock electrical system isn't made for all that amperage to go through it. And what a lot of vehicles come equipped with is usually an 8 to 10 gauge wire. Now the problem with that is that once you start putting amplifiers in there, you want to put subwoofers, speakers, that amperage that it comes from the factory, it's not made, I guess you could say it's not made for aftermarket equipment, so you got to upgrade the wiring. And to do that, they actually sell kits online. I actually want to, I'll put it in the description, actually the one I use, and it's actually from Sonic Electronics. I'm not getting paid by Sonic in any way to advertise the product, but I really like their kit that they made. And it's reasonably priced, it's around 60 bucks, so you can't complain. And basically anyways though, you wired it in. I'll go out to my car and show you real quick how I did it. I think in my previous videos you might have seen the messy wiring, I guess you could say. I haven't gotten to clean it up. But anyways, if you have dimming lights, if you want to get serious in your system, you want to put more amplifiers in there, I really recommend doing the big three. I really want to say that's one of the best upgrades I did in my vehicle, and you could even get better quality bass out of it too. That's one thing I noticed right away in my car, and a lot of installs I've done in other vehicles as well. It's not as hard to install. I guess the trickiest part you could say is actually just running the wire from your alternator to the battery is really the hardest part to do, but honestly it should take you maybe about 30 minutes. But like I said, I'll post a link in the description showing you which kit I have in my car, and obviously you can go to Fosgate or Kicker, whichever wire you prefer. But for around 60 bucks, 70 bucks, you can get the whole kit, and that's not a half bad price. So like I said, links in the description, and let me go out to my car just to show you how I did it. And yeah. Alright guys, so I'm actually out here in my car. It's actually kind of dark, so hopefully the video quality isn't too shitty. But here we go. So basically, like I said, big three. I already explained what it is in some real generic way, but where it all starts off is right here. This is an alternator, as many as you may know, and that's your battery right there. And like I said, it's really, like, especially for this vehicle or Honda Civics and all that, those are generally more easier to wire. But you could get into other cars, Cadillacs, you name it, it might be a little more difficult to get to your alternator. But mine's wide open, so it only took me about an hour to install it. But let's continue anyways. How I was saying, there's the actual gauge right here that I actually bought. It's actually a really nice cable, you know, and for the 60 bucks that I said, 70 bucks, whatever, you can't go bad with that. But the way it works, like I said, you have the positive side of your alternator, which is right here, and the best part is already came pre-crimped with what do you call it, with the battery terminals and everything, and the heat shrink wrapping. But like I was saying, you put it on your positive side of your battery, and then you follow that and you put it onto the positive side of your battery. And then the other one is the actual ground straps. As you can see, I have two of them, and like I said, they already come pre-crimped and everything. And one of the negative sides, I actually did it over here on the actual motor mounts. Not the motor mounts, I mean the strut mount. And as you can see, I already, see if I could focus in, I grinded off all the paint, real nasty, but gets the job done. And that's one of them. And then the other one you want to ground is actually, see if you can see, over here on the engine block. That's another one I did. So usually whenever you install the big three, you always want to have two grounds, one on the chassis of the vehicle, and then another one on the actual block, the engine block. And then the last cable is on your alternator. So like I said, on this car, it's just really easy to wire everything. Just got everything is so compact. And this is actually for a 2002 Cavalier. So yeah, so that's basically the kit that it comes with. True zero gauge, and the terminals come pre-crimped already. They come with the heat shrink wrapping, and yeah, it's a really nice kit. See if you guys can get a better look at the terminals. But yeah, that's basically the big three upgrade, you guys. not too hard. If you have any questions, feel free to message, comment. If you like the video, thumbs up. If you don't like it, thumbs down. Yeah, guys, like I said, any questions, comment or message me, alright? Peace. Alright, guys, so this is just a quick recap on everything I just explained. I just kind of drew out a real generic and pretty shitty drawing of an engine bay, but anyways, just so you guys get a clear view, I guess you could say. So, like I was saying, alternator, engine block, your chassis or frame of the body, and here's your battery. In case you guys didn't really understand when I was outside over there in the dark. But anyways, like I said, real easy. The positive battery, the terminal right there, you're going to wire it to the positive end of your alternator. That's going to be one wire. And then the other wire, which is your negative over here, is going to go to the frame or the chassis of the body. That's going to be one ground. And then the other ground is going to go to your actual engine block. Make sure when you're grounding it out to the chassis or the frame of the body of your car, make sure to grind it off and have it be metal to metal. And same thing goes for the engine block, especially if it's really greasy and everything. What I usually like to do is spray some brake cleaner in there, clean it off, and then get like not a grinder, maybe a little bit of sandpaper and clean it off real nice. And even your alternator terminal over here on this side, sometimes like my car had that problem, and I just kind of got a little bit of sandpaper and just cleaned out the terminal over here. But this is basically the real generic setup of how to do the big three. Like I said, it's really easy to do, and actually I'm going to show you the link as to the kit that I bought. This is actually it right here. It's actually for 50 bucks, and it's not bad at all. And like I said, I'm not being sponsored by Sonic Electronics to sell this, but like I said, this is the kit you just saw me explain right now, and it comes with the shipping. So if you like the video, thumbs up. Any questions or anything, feel free to message or comment me. Alright, take care, you guys.